Welcome to this episode of Island by Film. My name is Wes. Today we're going to be doing a review of 5 different accessories for the Ricoh GR3, and I'm going to help you decide whether you should leave them in your Amazon cart or ship them all the way home. Okay, today we're going to be going through a list of accessories for the Ricoh GR3. Most of these accessories, please keep in mind, also are made for the Ricoh GR3X. So just keep that in mind as you're watching the video. I've bought a bunch of accessories here that I want to review on my channel to explain to you the quality of them and how they've worked for me. Hopefully this can help you make the right decision. Maybe you'll choose to buy or not buy some of these accessories based on my review. So hopefully this is helpful for everybody. So let's go through these one at a time. First and foremost, I've talked about the GR3 camera and how much I love this camera, and I'm getting a lot of use out of it so far, and I can't speak enough about that. But this video is primarily about some of the specific accessories that I've purchased. So let's start off with the first accessory that I think is pretty essential for everyone based on the design of the GR3. The GR3 itself has a very delicate front lens setup, and so you want to kind of keep that protected and as dust free as possible in your bag or in your pocket when you're carrying it. So this GR3, I think it's a JJC lens cap cover. It's aluminum. It's got a kind of a soft interior, and it's got a really nice fit. Actually, it fits nice and snug. And so you can see right here, I'm just going to bring it up a little bit closer so you can see. It looks good on the camera. I like the way that it's designed. It's got a bit of weight to it, which is good. So it's decent quality. It's not plastic. It's aluminum, or it's a metal of some kind, I should say. And sells for $21.99 Canadian on Amazon. So this one, I'm going to give the thumbs up and say this is definitely a buy that you should have. The one downside about it is when you turn the camera on, and if you forget this lens cap on there, right away it pops off and it makes a lot of racket. So you can see right there, that's the one downside. So you got to remember to take it off before you actually use the camera. So first accessory we're talking about is the JJC GR lens cap. So definitely this is one I would recommend for sure. Second accessory we're going to talk about is the thumb grip. This is also from JJC. In fact, a bunch of these accessories are from JJC. I'm just going to pull that up there to see if you can get a good look at that thumb grip right there. And this one here has got some good weight to it too. It's good and sturdy. This accessory right here, of course, fits in the hot shoe. Most photographers are familiar with this, and gives you just a really nice grip right here on the camera. So this is an accessory as well that I'm going to definitely recommend. It's got a bit of a leather accent on here, kind of nice look. It kind of matches the leather accent or the leatherette accent on the grip here. So once again, based on the kind of grip that the GR3 has, this accessory itself I think is a must. So I'd really recommend looking at the thumb grip right here. So this one definitely thumbs up for the thumb grip. Sells for $21.99 on Amazon. These are all in Canadian dollars, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna pop that one off there. Look at the next accessory. Next one here is the JJC metal lens hood. So we'll take a close look at that. It's the JJC LHGR3 lens hood. It's a square style lens hood. I like the style of the lens hood itself and the design. So I had high hopes for this lens hood, thinking it would be a good option for this camera to, you know, protect that front lens element and give me a bit of a grip to hang on to. So if you spin off this lens ring here, which those can be changed, by the way, you get multiple colored lens rings. This happens to be the GR3 Street Edition, so that's why my lens ring is kind of this orange, goldy orange kind of color. So now you slip this lens hood on. I'm just gonna put it on there. Locks on fairly easily, and as you can see right here, that's what the lens hood's going to look like right there. It's a nice design. One of the reasons why I was kind of deciding to look at this lens hood specifically is so that I could kind of place a hand underneath it, and if I was shooting this way, it just gives you a bit more balance on the camera, I think. But if you turn it on, you'll see right here the actual internal lens elements are still there. There's still lots of room in there as well too. Plus, hopefully, this would give a bit of protection for the lens as well too, as it attracts and retracts and I guess extends out. They also do have a lens cover here for this as well too. So this just slides on. This is a bit hokey. This is a plastic cover right here, which is fine, I guess. I can't see myself using this a ton, but one of the things that I really didn't like about this is just how loose fitting it is. So you can see, I'm gonna just put this up to the mic. You can kind of hear that sound right there. This is not ideal. For this metal lens hood, costs $49.99. You know, honestly, I just don't like how it fits this loose, and I think it's something that I might actually return. As an alternative, there's a lens hood that I want to try out, and I've reached out to the people at Square Hood for this one. They've just released a brand new lens hood setup for the Ricoh GR3, and I really want to try that one. It's double the price, actually it's more than double the price once you ship it. So instead of being $49.99, I think it's $100 plus shipping. So you know, honestly, this is okay. This is just okay. I don't know if this is one I would really recommend. So I'm gonna put this off the side, and I'm gonna say, not quite give it a thumbs down, but maybe I'm gonna give it a half a thumb sideways maybe. So that's the next thing that I wanted to talk about. I guess it would be the fourth item I wanted to talk about was this, this viewfinder here from a company called LichiFit. It's a 28mm viewfinder. And I thought, you know, with the lack of viewfinder on the Ricoh GR3, this might be a great feature to have, you know, for when you want to actually look through a viewfinder. In fact, I'm used to looking through a viewfinder. I thought, you know, I'm gonna look at this right here. So it's designed, of course, for a 28mm lens. So it's got that field of view inside of it. When I ordered this thing, to be honest, I thought, this has got a metal outer. I thought for sure it's going to be a metal outer and glass on the inside. But once I received it, I was sorely disappointed. It's all plastic. Even the lens elements on the inside of this viewfinder are all plastic. And to be honest, they don't work very well at all. I read one review from somebody saying that if you have glasses, it's completely useless. And I thought, how true could that be? Turns out it is entirely true. This is a feature or a accessory that I'm gonna give a thumbs down for sure and not recommend purchasing this viewfinder. It's not a purchase I think you'll appreciate. So I'm gonna put this one off to the side. I do know that this price is priced at $32.99. You compare this to the Ricoh GR viewfinder, which is hundreds of dollars, and it's north of $200. I'm sure it's far better than this. I would like to try that one out and see what I think. So I might order that as well too and do a comparison. So this one right here, not gonna recommend the 28mm LichiFit optical viewfinder. The last accessory that I think I want to chat about today is my Peak Design cuff camera wrist strap. So I've had these Peak Design straps. In fact, I've got neck straps, I've got wrist straps, and this one in particular is the cuff design in black. I picked this one specifically because I like the color, but I also love the fact that all Peak Design cameras have the same kind of a connection right here. So it is just so universal and so handy. And when you just want to have a wrist strap on so that you can actually work with this camera and you know, you can just walk around and dangle this from your wrist. It's light enough and robust enough that, you know, I would really recommend purchasing this. So any of the Peak Design products I've just absolutely always been blown away with, and I'm never disappointed when I buy something Peak Design. So yeah, this is the Peak Design cuff camera wrist strap. Sells for about 50 bucks. I think it comes with a couple of these connectors and definitely something I would recommend for sure buying. So that's a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different accessories for the Ricoh GR3. Hopefully this has been informative for you, and honestly the ones that I would keep for sure are going to be definitely this lens cap, the thumb grip, and this one's kind of a 50-50. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this or send this back to Amazon, and I'm definitely sending back that viewfinder to Amazon. So anyway, thanks for watching this episode of Island by Film. If you please consider liking and subscribing and hitting that bell notification icon, I'd really appreciate that. I'm loving the growth in this channel, and I hope you appreciate the content I'm putting out. Once again, thanks for joining me today. Island by Film. My name is Wes.